Nick Thune threw his first pitch for the Seattle Mariners on June 5th, 2015. Many called it a strikeout pitch. That is, if there'd actually been a batter in the box and it hadn't been the ceremonial first pitch before the game. After that, Nick immediately left Major League Baseball at the top of his game. This is his first interview since retiring from professional sports.
Nick, thank you for sitting down with me.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Sean.
I guess my first question is, why now?
Right off the bat, you just come right at me. It just felt right, you know. I got my son banging down the door. When are you gonna start being a dad? You know. And my wife's banging down the door. When are you gonna start respecting me? And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, after this one pitch, what else do I have?
You mentioned your son and your wife. How are they dealing with this transition?
Haven't talked to him since. I've been on a press tour. Bought a tux. And
Looks great.
Thank you. And I just feel like a new guy, you know? And I don't know if I want to be a dad anymore. I don't know if I want to be a husband. Don't quote me on that. But
I won't, strictly off the record. Will you ever put on a uniform again?
I sleep in one, so I probably will.
Have there been any offers to, like, coach or maybe a front office position?
Yeah, they mentioned that they were looking into interns over at Mariners, but no, you know, I've just been working at a Red Robin. You know, actually just kind of overseeing things, like not even wearing a uniform, and they're not even really aware that I'm working there. I'm just kind of making sure that things are going right.
Yeah, I don't want to cut, like, basically, like, the weight of this interview, but I like Red Robin.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's
great.
great.
You get your clucks and fries. You get
clucks and fries. I mean, bottomless fries.
Yeah.
Bottomless fries.
And you got the home fries,
Yeah.
you know?
Now, you wore number 19. Was that in honor of Jay Buhner?
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah. Did he reach out to you to offer any advice on the pitch?
He did not.
Because he's dead.
No, he's not dead. But just rest in peace.
Just in general.
Respect,
yeah. What if Cooperstown comes calling? I have one last question for you, and I ask it to everyone I interview. When baseball fans hear the name Nick Thune, what words do you hope come to mind?
What I want the fans to remember about the name Nick Thune is I want it to be an echo. A whisper. A guy that had so much promise and then decided, I don't need it. You know, I don't... And sometimes I think maybe I should have stayed in the league.
Yeah. How much money would it take to get you back?
Well, you know, I turned down a lot of money. I mean, just to get back $10, $15.
Do you hear that, Major League Baseball? Nick Thune will return for $10 or $15. Sean O'Connor, and this has been Inside Sports.